Welcome back to Mindful Stoicism. Today we're tackling a situation that cuts deep, a situation that can either break you or shape you. She replaced you. Good. That's not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a transformation. Here's the truth. What happens next is entirely in your hands. This isn't about chasing her down, pleading for her attention, or proving your worth to someone who overlooked it. No, that path only leads to more pain and frustration. Instead, this is your opportunity to master yourself on such a profound level that she'll regret walking away. Not out of spite or revenge, but because you'll become the kind of man no one forgets, a man who radiates confidence, strength, and control. But here's the secret. The key to making her regret it isn't in shouting louder or trying harder to get her attention. It's in the silence, the detachment, and the growth that speaks volumes. True power lies in showing her, not intentionally but naturally, that you're thriving without her, that you've used her decision as fuel to become someone even better, someone she'll wish she hadn't let go of. Today, we're diving into dark Stoic psychology, a method designed not only to help you let go, but also to regain your power. This isn't just about moving on, it's about evolving into the best version of yourself. By the end of this video, you'll know the ultimate power move, one so impactful that it will turn the tables entirely. So, stay tuned, because this isn't just another video about heartbreak. It's a guide to reclaiming your strength, your value, and your life. Let's begin. 1. The power of silence. When she replaces you, your first instinct might be to lash out, demand answers, or try to make her see your worth. But here's the truth. Silence is far more powerful than any argument or emotional plea. Silence creates space, a space she wasn't expecting. It disrupts her narrative because, let's face it, most people expect a reaction. They expect anger, sadness, or an attempt to win them back. What they don't expect is calm, calculated silence. By staying silent, you send a message that speaks louder than any words could. It tells her that you're not desperate for her attention or validation. It tells her that you're not going to beg for a place in her life. And most importantly, it tells her that you value yourself enough to walk away with dignity. But silence isn't just about what it communicates to her. It's also about what it does for you. It gives you the space to focus on yourself, to clear your mind, and to let go of the emotions that can cloud your judgment. In the quiet, you begin to regain your composure and rebuild your strength. For her, silence can be unsettling. It leaves her questioning why you're not chasing her, why you're not reacting the way she expected. This is where regret starts to creep in. She'll begin to wonder if she made the wrong choice, if she underestimated your value. Remember, silence isn't passive, it's strategic. It's not about ignoring her out of spite. It's about respecting yourself enough to not engage in unnecessary drama. When you master the power of silence, you're not just protecting your peace. You're planting the seeds of doubt in her mind, leaving her to wrestle with her own choices. Silence, my friend, is your greatest weapon. 2. Level up, but not for her. When she replaces you, it's tempting to focus all your energy on proving her wrong, on showing her what she's missing. But here's the thing. Leveling up isn't about her. It's about reclaiming your power, rediscovering your purpose, and becoming the man you were always meant to be. This is your time to shine, not as a desperate attempt to win her back, but as an investment in yourself. Start with your body. Hit the gym, build strength, and transform your physical appearance, not to make her jealous, but because a strong body fuels a strong mind. The discipline you cultivate in the gym translates into every other area of your life. Each workout becomes a reminder that you're capable of overcoming pain and pushing beyond your limits. Next, sharpen your mind. Read books, acquire new skills, and expand your knowledge. Feed your brain with wisdom and challenge yourself to grow intellectually. When you become a man who values self-improvement, you naturally attract respect, not just from others, but, more importantly, from yourself. And don't stop there. Broaden your social horizons. Meet new people. Surround yourself with those who uplift you, and explore opportunities that inspire you. When you immerse yourself in new environments, you begin to see how much more life has to offer beyond one person's validation. Here's the beauty of leveling up. It creates a ripple effect. The version of you that she left behind no longer exists. The man you're becoming is unrecognizable, stronger, smarter, and more confident. When she eventually sees the changes, it won't be you trying to get her attention. It will be her realizing she's no longer part of your world. Remember, this journey isn't about revenge. It's about evolution. So, level up, not for her, but for yourself. 3. Mastering emotional detachment. Emotional detachment is the cornerstone of true strength. It's not about becoming cold or heartless. It's about breaking free from the chains of dependency that keep you tied to someone who no longer values you. When she replaced you, she likely expected you to crumble, to react, to chase after her validation. But here's the power move she won't see coming: mastering emotional detachment. What does this mean? It's about regaining control over your emotions and no longer allowing her actions to dictate your mental state. It starts with acceptance, accepting that she's made her choice and that you have no power to change it. But here's the beauty of detachment. It shifts the power dynamic entirely. The moment you stop seeking her attention, you disrupt her expectations. Detachment is also about reclaiming your energy. Think about how much mental space she occupies right now. How often do you replay conversations, analyze her actions, or wonder what she's doing? Now imagine redirecting all that energy toward your own growth, your fitness, your career, your passions. When you focus inward instead of outward, you'll find a new sense of freedom and purpose. Emotionally detached men exude confidence and mystery. You're no longer predictable. You're no longer that man waiting by the phone or scrolling through her social media. Instead, you become someone who moves forward, unfazed by her absence. And that shift, it's magnetic. Here's the irony of detachment. The less you care, the more powerful you become. She'll sense that you're no longer chasing her shadow, and it'll create a deep void where your attention used to be. That's when the regret starts creeping in. Emotional detachment isn't just a skill, it's a weapon. And when mastered, it can change everything. Feel the power of indirect impact. When someone replaces you, the natural instinct is to prove your worth directly, through grand gestures, showing off on social media, or making an obvious attempt to make them jealous. But here's the thing. The harder you try to prove something, the more power you give away. That's why the real game changer lies in what I call the power of indirect impact. Indirect impact is subtle, strategic, and far more effective. It's about letting your actions and lifestyle speak for you without ever addressing the person who left you behind. Here's how it works. Instead of trying to force your way back into her thoughts, you create a ripple effect in her world by leveling up in your own. Imagine her hearing from mutual friends about how you've been hitting the gym and look better than ever. Or maybe she stumbles across your photo from a group event and you're exuding confidence, surrounded by people who seem drawn to your energy. The beauty of indirect impact is that it's authentic. You're not faking it or putting on a show to grab her attention. You're genuinely becoming a better version of yourself, happier, healthier, and more grounded. This subtle, undeniable shift creates curiosity. She starts to wonder, how is he thriving without me? Did I misjudge his worth? Indirect impact also bypasses the defensive walls she might have built. She's not hearing a plea for validation from you. She's seeing evidence of your transformation. That evidence plants a seed of doubt in her mind, a seed that grows every time she realizes your life has improved since she left. The power of indirect impact is in its simplicity. You're not chasing her. You're simply showing through your actions, not your words, that her absence was your opportunity to evolve. 5. Reclaiming your power. Reclaiming your power isn't about revenge or making her jealous. It's about rediscovering the strength within yourself that you may have forgotten during the relationship. When someone replaces you, it's easy to feel powerless, like you've lost control over your own worth and narrative. But here's the truth. The power to heal, grow, and thrive has always been within you. It's time to take it back. The first step in reclaiming your power is understanding that her decision to replace you doesn't define you. It's not a reflection of your value, but of her inability to see it. Stop giving her control over your emotions. Every time you let anger, sadness, or self-pity take over, you're handing her more power. Instead, channel those emotions into something productive, something that builds you up rather than tears you down. Next, let go of the need for closure. You don't need her to explain herself or apologize to move forward. Closure is something you create for yourself by accepting the situation and deciding to rise above it. When you stop seeking validation from her or anyone else, you regain control of your narrative. Then comes the most transformative step, rebuilding yourself. Use this experience as fuel to grow into a version of yourself that you're proud of, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Start new hobbies, invest in your health, and focus on your passions. When you redirect your energy towards self-improvement, you shift the focus from her to you. Finally, own your journey with quiet confidence. Don't flaunt your growth to make her regret her decision. Let your actions speak for themselves. When she sees the man you've become, self-assured, independent, and untouchable, that's when she'll realize what she lost. And that's when you'll know you've truly reclaimed your power. So, what's the ultimate power move? It's not about revenge. It's not about plotting ways to make her jealous or forcing her to see your worth. And it's not anger, because anger only gives her control over your emotions. No, the ultimate power move is far more profound and transformative. It's about becoming the man you were always meant to be. Picture this. A man so self-assured, so grounded in his own value, that his presence alone demands respect. A man who no longer seeks validation from others because he's found it within himself. When you embody this level of confidence and self-mastery, her regret becomes inevitable. She may have replaced you, but now you've replaced your old self with someone stronger, wiser, and far more resilient. And that's something she'll never forget. But this journey isn't about her, it's about you. It's about rediscovering who you are and unlocking the potential that was always there. It's about showing the world, and most importantly yourself, that you're not defined by someone else's choices. You're defined by how you rise after being knocked down. If you're ready to harness the power of Stoicism to transform your life, to become untouchable in the face of adversity, then take this step forward with us. Like this video, subscribe to Mindful Stoicism, and join this growing community of people committed to self-mastery and resilience. Remember this: the best revenge isn't loud or vengeful. It's becoming untouchable. It's creating a life so fulfilling, so extraordinary, that their absence no longer matters. So start today. Embrace your power, redefine your worth, and let your transformation speak louder than words ever could. You've got this.